Good morning, trappers. Second to last day at this spot. Just getting out, check a couple sets, not too many yet. Got here to the old trifecta of death, which is now the deuce of death. Yesterday we had an otter in that set, and today for the first time that trap is gone. So we will go down there, but I'm going to be a genie here and make my prediction that it's possibly or probably another otter. Well, why do I say this? Because there is, if they come through, otter tracks right there. Not a very big otter. He's not a little feller, but heading right down that path. Let's go down here and check this out. All right, we got down here without killing ourselves. Shot a hole in the end of this tube and I wired it off. And it's like a fishing line. We got something out there on the end of it. I think it's a beaver, not an otter. By golly. I definitely think that's a beaver, not an otter. Still think I'm gonna go down here and pull it up though. Must have caught the beaver before the otter come along. Gotta find me somewhere halfway safe to stand. When this goes off, it goes off. By golly, that is a beaver. My prediction was wrong. Not a bad size old fella either. Big enough to about pull me in. There we go. Heck yeah. Rather see him than a crappy old otter any day. But then on the flip side, I'd rather see an otter than an empty trap any old day. Well, thought he had a bite there, but it ain't. There we go. I need to wire these off all the way to the top of that bank or something. It's a lot easier to get them up there. I bet if a guy had a fishing pole with a worm, threw that right out there that's coming up from that river, this water flowing, I bet he'd pull him out a couple suppers. Get that back down in there. Clay here is so tough. Now, we'll work getting back up the hill. All right, Trapper, just check that bucket cubby. The very first check, what, 10, 11 days ago, we had a bobcat that was wound up in this stuff here. He got the drag loose. It was on that dead limb or dead tree I had it chained to, and he drug it over here. Anyway, from here I can see the H holder's empty, but I don't see anything. It was awful cold last night to be turtles out messing around, so let's hope for the best. Uh-oh, I see what it is. And it looks like a big one. Of course, I think they're all big ones. Right there it is. Good size if it ain't a big one. Got us an otter. This set has sat here, flooded out a few days, but sat here since day one. I mean, how could this be any better of a set? Nothing can get through here other than that channel, and that wasn't quite even as big as the channel was. Oh, I squeezed it down a little bit, which was great for the set, but man, when they cut them them duck lakes open, up above here. I mean, I actually wore some more leaves and stuff in, but this set was out of commish for several days. But we got her spruced back up a day or two ago, and boom, got us an otter. Get him over here and have a look-see at this fella. Looks like a pretty darn good size one. Oh, my stick's all. I don't know what we got going on. We'll just break that one. Oh yeah, that's a big old otter. Hopefully it's a big old dog. Nope, unfortunately that is a big old female. I'm sorry, old girl. Gotta keep the beaver from getting back up in them duck lakes. The only reason this set was here. Yeah, that's a good size feminine otter. What I got going on here? There we go. I think I did that when I was redoing it after the duck lake flood. All right, now we got us a good otter right there. I'll take that. Again, I just hate catching the females because, you know, next year's trappings. And surely by now they're bred up. So, yeah. If I could, I'd skip them. But I can't cover everything I need and skip them. See if we can get this thing in here without having to pull her up. Oh yeah. Get down in there a little bit. Make sure the safeties are off. Use this right here. Put this back over here to keep everything from wanting to climb over. There we go. I like it laying just about between the jaws if I can. There we go. I'll go ahead and it's actually the last day, or last night on this set. I pull up everything tomorrow, except the landowner called me now and said, hey, have you checked this area out? And I'm like, no, I ain't been up in there in a couple of years. I ain't been beavering there for years. And he's like, well, they are now. So got to go set that up for a few days. All right, we'll, uh-oh. It's probably not in striking distance, but I don't like it. I'll get it out of there. Now I'm happy. All right, let's get on down the line. All right, it's like right up there. We got ourselves a pretty good sized yellow dog there. Yeah, nice size little dog. That trap's nothing but a mud ball. Good thing. Good thing this is the last day, more or less. That's a big old dog. Back foot caught. You may remember this set. A couple days ago I showed it where a coyote had dug out my bait. I blew that hole out real big. I remade it. I think it was 2 days ago. Pissing on himself. Anyway, we'll get him out of here on this pretty productive second to the last day. And get on down the line. All right, this is a beautiful day. Oh, there it is. Let's see what it is now. I'm going to say that bucket was kicked over, but I couldn't see nothing. So I was going to do a live roll up, but now I popped up by saying what it is. This bucket sat here for a week and a half or better with no activity, but that is now over. With another well spotted but flat Mississippi kitty cat. Well caught in that number 3 Victor. That's just a 2 coil. I cannot believe he's free on that chain. I'm sure he has been, but surprised he ain't running circles around me. Smaller cat, probably the smallest cat I've caught. Still decent size. He's 12, 14 pounder, but interested in my 4-wheeler. Was interested in the old MT bucket cubby for show. Anyway, send him off somewhere, and I think I'm gonna go ahead and pull that set. I'm pulling everything tomorrow. I don't know. I'll leave it, I guess. Chance of catching something is slim, but at least there's a chance. More smell around here now with him being caught. Anyway, we'll quit yakking and get to trapping. All right, trappers. One thing, I just realized something, but we'll get to that in a minute. Way down there by that hunting blind where we just caught that cat. I say way down there, a couple hundred yards. We'll roll on up here, and what do we got here? We got ourselves a side grinner. You know, trembling and acting bad. Anyway, what I just realized after clicking off on that cat up there is we had a grand slam today, or what I consider a Mississippi grand slam. We had a coyote, or have a coyote, had a coyote, whatever. Got that bobcat, got that otter, and got that beaver. So for me, I think M4 are the top 4 fur bearers in Mississippi. So we got us a grand slam today. First time, I believe. Anyway, I'll take care of this possum. Get on down the line. All right, Madtrapper at you. Clean up for today. Had, of course, the 1 coyote, 1 possum. And other than the cat, for a little feller, he's actually pretty good looking, little guy. Big old female otter. She looks way bigger than him. And then the 1 beaver. So all in all, especially for toward the end of the line, not a bad day. Tomorrow we'll be pulling everything over here except for the lost beaver, which I never found today. I'll get a hold of the landowner, find out where they're at. Have to come back and get those, but get everything over here pulled, and then we'll move a couple miles east and run over there for a couple weeks. We'll see you in the morning.